So, today is a day in my life where I don't get my shit together at all. There's a lot of sadness and a lot of anxiety and hostility and pain behind everything that I feel and the tears that I cry. I think I cry on one part of it right now. I guess the reason why I feel like this is because I believed in something and someone for a really long time, and I should have known better not to believe and trust in somebody else other than myself so much, because it's just human nature for people to let people down or not be on the same page or have different feelings for somebody than somebody else does. And I understand that. But I'm the type of person, I'm pretty vocal, and I express myself to a point where people know what's wrong, or if I have something wrong, like, people know, like, I'm out there, I'm like, ah! But this is, like, a different kind of sadness, like, this is truly a sadness that, it's a sadness that comes from the heart. It's not a sadness. There's different types of sadnesses. Like, I can be angry and sad and feel numb and feel whatever, but this is like a sadness that comes from my heart that leaves me broken, and I cry because I'm sad. Not because I'm depressed, not because anything, but just because it's sad, because whatever I had left of me to give, I gave to someone, and recently they just kind of didn't acknowledge or didn't accept or didn't feel the same emotion or the same feeling that I felt when the words and what I wanted to hear were there for so long. So long that this strong person that I usually am and this rough exterior that I give off was fooled. I let my guard down, I put my wall down, I gave in to the feeling that I wanted, and that is love and belonging. As anybody, when you come from a road or a history of letdowns and instability and unsureness and failure and addiction and everything that I've gone through, it's hard to decipher feelings at times, and I understand that. And sometimes I come off ways that I don't even mean to, and I do it without any thought or any feeling or any resentment, any forgiveness, any responsibility for the actions that I put out, because I don't understand them, and I don't understand myself. I move forward every day with the attitude and the thought that, a new day, new this, new that. And I always try to think that way. Like, I'm pretty positive through all the negative. But it's never enough. It never adds up to anything. It never means anything. It's never expressed. It's never acknowledged. It's never anything what I want it to be. I have so many empty holes in my life and so much despair and so much failure that I feel. And I feel useless and I feel worthless. But then there are days when I feel great and I feel established and I feel happy and I feel good. I feel human. But what do I do on those days that I don't? Have hope, talk to somebody, have advice, hold on. That's not enough. It's never fucking enough. How do you feel content and complete and whole when you don't even know what it is you're looking for or what you want, besides love and happiness? Being 25 years old and still not knowing is kind of scary. People can harp and preach and give me all the advice they want and tell me what they did and how they handled their situations. But I mean, everybody's thought process, everybody's life is different. Sometimes I'm so sure of something, and then other days I'm proved totally fucking wrong. And it's hard to deal with. When you've lived so long out of reality, or just ignored reality, or ignored life, or ignored things that are day-to-day things for anybody else, it's hard to come back. It's hard to find yourself, and it's hard to place yourself into the real world or into reality again. I don't look for sympathy, and I don't look for whatever attention some people may think it is, but really it's not. Honestly, it's just me being a vocal and a person who can express themselves, whether it be good or bad, and really not understanding what's going on. Like, maybe I'm oblivious, maybe I'm blind, maybe I really just am ignoring what's right in front of me. I don't know, but this feeling of just unworthiness and just not advancement in life. Like, I look at other people's lives and I see like everything falling into place for them, and I've tried. Lord knows that I've tried. People may not see it, but in my mind and in little things that I've done and proved to myself, I've tried. And I know that I can accomplish things. I know I'm a strong-willed person, and I know that I'm destined to do better things and be greater, and this isn't my life. This isn't what I'm supposed to be or supposed to do. But it's the road getting there, to realizing, to understanding, to gaining, to doing, is what really trips me up. I've made enemies and I've made friends. I've lost friends and I've trusted people, and it's never enough. Like, there's people that have been there, there's people that are there, and Lord, thank them, I do. Because if it wasn't for even that little bit of anything, Lord knows where I'd be right now, or what I'd be doing, or how I'd be feeling. There have been a lot of good people in my life, and I feel like the reason that they're there is for good, positive things in my life, and they're there for a reason. It's not just they're there just to be whatever, but sometimes I feel like I make people feel that way, that I don't appreciate or I don't acknowledge what they've done or do. Trust me, I do. It's just, I come back to this fucking haunting thing, this feeling that just creeps up on me, and it creeps up on me and fills my soul. Like, it takes a piece out of you. It's like being a prisoner in your own mind. Like, it's hard. The transition period from being whatever you were to what you foresee to what you are is so hard. It's okay to cry and make videos like this and be upset. Maybe somebody out there can relate, or just know the feeling, at least a little bit. Thanks for listening.